Feeling good.
You ready to do
great.
this?
Yeah, sure.
Another match for the folks at home. Let's get
do it.
right into it. JaySon versus Awestin.
Awestin, I tell the story a fair amount. I feel like no one knows what's gonna happen except for Awestin. It's the same feeling that that as people who are watching. It's the same feeling that people get when they describe Mango. No one knows what Mango is gonna do except Mango. He's someone who is so far into his own world that it's some crazy shenanigans where, honestly, you just have to try to stifle Awestin as much as you can and limit his movement.
It's what I see whenever I look at these two players is just two sides of the coin. Because JaySon, I feel, is that more traditional style of Fox.
Correct.
But Awestin is that more instinctual style of Ness, right? Where he just feels things out. He's just like, wouldn't this be cool in this situation? And he kind of lets his inhibitions take him as far as the next move goes.
Follow up? Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. So, in Melee, when you up throw with Fox, it's almost at the discretion of the other player who's getting thrown to watch out for the up air that's falling after. And you have to SDI for the up air. In this game, it's more you control your fall speed and your air brakes to avoid that follow-up up air. But it's still an honest situation. You still have a fair amount of a chance to live if you get up thrown at high percentages by Fox.
Yeah. JaySon's not really looking for those throws all that much. I mean, he's just getting those up airs raw at times. Following of his combos very well. He's putting the damage on nicely, but he needs to know that Awestin is going to be going for those falling up airs almost every time he lands.
Falling up airs. He's going to try to see if he can down throw fair. Let's see what he gets. There's the first fair that we're looking for.
At this kind of percent, I'm looking for Awestin to actually start using some back throws.
At this percent, yes. And at that position, absolutely.
Now we can expect those down throw fairs that you mentioned.
Yes. Interesting. He put out the fair, which is a disjoint, but JaySon managed to slip a foot in. That was an interesting contest. Oh, see, Awestin there was trying to see if he can stifle JaySon before he was able to get into the startup frames of the side B. Because once it goes active, I think it would be a lot harder to contest. Perfect shields back and forth. That's sick. There it is.
64 special.
Yeah, dude.
Double jab up smash.
It's in previous patches. It was you could do double jab linked into itself.
Yeah.
Over and over and over again.
1-2.
Yeah. And eventually that would lead to the up smash. But now it's a bit of a link. It's similar to Melee in that like you hit him with that jab, you got to link it to that up smash.
You can't do it as long. Definitely not.
Correct.
But it still has its moments.
It works better at those higher percents. Usually closer towards triple digits, I think. See, this is what's so interesting, is that side B becomes much more viable of an option against characters that have a lot less foot speed and don't have a projectile that is necessarily very quick. You can use side B, and if you do it correctly, sometimes there's nothing really you can do about it. Interesting trade. He was guessing roll to the right. If Awestin had guessed correctly, he would have gotten follow-up grab.
JaySon, it's funny because he seems like he's getting himself in corners a lot, but this goes back to just Fox's general mobility. Right? When you look at Fox as a character, his combo game is certainly fierce, but what really makes him scary as a character is the ability that he has to maneuver around the stage just so effortlessly, get out of these corners, and a lot of that really does help him whenever it comes to finding those next hits or getting away from those next hits.
Here's the double jab. Tries to go into the dash attack, considering the percentage. Ooh, there's the forehead yet again. That up tilt from Ness is really good if he anticipates Fox dropping down on top of him. But more commonly right now, we're going to be looking for those up airs. We're going to look for those nairs, especially when Fox is on that platform.
I feel like it's a matter of time before Awestin starts punishing those illusions.
See, he's having a difficult time punishing them. What he'll do to just clank with them is that he'll do nair immediately, And then he'll try to be close towards the landing spot for Fox to see if he can follow up with a grab. But that back air,
Early enough.
steal that stock.
Awestin is just one stock. I think these two might be tied in sets right now, or Awestin has a one-set advantage to him. So this would be a really nice win for JaySon.
Those up tilts, so tricky. Especially because you can combo them into themselves. And some of the follow-ups you can get are pretty nasty at higher percentages. We'll take those.
We'll definitely take it. And even with that, Awestin is basically forcing JaySon to be a bit more on the approach. You can't just play full screen. He's going to need to play a bit closer to face, and this is where Awestin will start using those quick aerials that Ness has.
He's strung together so many smashes in such quick succession. And now that lead has just increased significantly. Ooh, excellent. The platform there. Now he's starting to use fair because it's a lot more active. He's hoping to catch Fox's side B with that. Ooh.
Up tilts.
Interesting. He got the perfect shield, but didn't get the punish.
Rising there.
He's not going to be dead.
It's definitely not the safest of options. Off stage again. Awestin can really bring this back if he was able to get that 2-frame. Gonna miss the snapback. JaySon back on stage, but that lead, it's almost entirely diminished now. Awestin just needs one up air looking for it.
Whoa, we nearly had that. And the back air. If he had guessed he was going to jump out of his shield, he caught him.
Back throw won't be enough either. JaySon forced to recover low. Awestin, and he was trying to cover a recovery onto stage. Oh, JaySon getting out just barely. Dash attack won't let him get the up air quite yet, but there's the bear, and there's the set. JaySon 2-0 over Awestin.
Wow. That was incredible. Definitely a lot of mix-ups there. The combo game was on point. It seems like Awestin didn't have a lot of answers for things like side Bs. Felt like JaySon got a lot of recoveries back onto the stage using side B. At the